Amid escalating tensions with China over Taiwan, Japan is now moving toward a historic shift, one that could see Tokyo possess a conventional military for the first time in nearly 80 years, the first since World War II. Japan's ruling Liberal Democratic Party is pushing to amend the country's pacifist constitution, and at the center of this lies Article 9, a clause written in 1947 under the U.S. occupation after World War II. It renounces war and clearly states that Japan will not maintain land, sea, or air forces with war potential in theory. That means Japan does not have an army. Instead, in reality, Japan operates self-defense forces, officially described as a strictly defensive, civilian-controlled organization, not really a traditional military. Despite being one of the most advanced military forces in the world, these self-defense forces have operated under tight constitutional limits since World War II, restricted to defensive operations, disaster response, and limited international peacekeeping. Now, the Japan Prime Minister, Sanai Takaichi, is calling for concrete proposals to revise the constitution, not to scrap Article 9, but to formally recognize and legitimize the self-defense forces, a move that comes in the backdrop of growing regional tensions with China. Amending the Japanese constitution requires a two-thirds majority in both houses of the country's parliament following a national referendum. Even as Japan contemplates changes to its constitution, it is fortifying remote islands for potential war over Taiwan. On the Iwoto Island, which is better known as Iwo Jima, which witnessed one of the World War II's bloodiest battles, Tokyo is considering stationing fighter jets permanently on this island, a move that would allow Japan to respond within minutes to any foreign military activity in the region. Japan also plans to deploy medium-range surface-to-air missile systems on the Yonaguni Island, located only 110 kilometers from Taiwan, by March 2031, a move that is expected to extend Japan's air defense reach by around 50 kilometers. Japan is reportedly planning to deploy advanced anti-ship missiles as well on the Minamitorishia, which is the country's easternmost island. In addition, Japan is also reportedly planning to deploy a launcher, surveillance drones, and radar systems on the island as early as June this year.